Hi, welcome to my presentation. This is Jeff Romansky from Secure Plan, and I am proud to announce that we are offering benefits to all of KW agents, and these are offered on a voluntary basis. What excites me most about this offer is that you can purchase the insurance without any medical underwriting. This does mean that any current medication you are on will be covered, and the insurance company will not include any exclusions or decline your coverage. Because of this, we do have a deadline that you need to enroll by, and that will be January 17th, 2019. And there's no exceptions made to buy it after, unless there's a major change in your family status. So if someone's getting divorced or married or having a child, or their spouse loses benefits, then they can opt back into this plan. But right now, for all existing KW agents for KW Complete and KW Niagara, they need to make sure they enroll into this plan by January 17th. After that date, they will need to go through underwriting unless there's that major life change event. Keep in mind, we are a brokerage. This means that we do offer more than just health and dental. We offer life insurance, disability insurance, critical illness, long-term care, and we don't sell our own products. Rather, we source you the best products in the market. We have access to all the insurance carriers in Ontario. So how did all of this come about? Well, let me tell you a bit about myself first. I worked for a major insurance company for 9 years as a wholesaler, sales consultant, meaning I helped my brokers and advisors sell insurance to their clients. So in other words, I was the advisor's advisor. This gave me a wealth of knowledge and experience. I had a very successful career for 9 years, and after that, I decided to go on my own, which was about 4 years ago, and I primarily work with doctors, lawyers, accountants, and business owners. During that time, I acquired a couple of top real estate agents as clients, and they introduced me to the KW culture. Well, I quickly realized that a lot of real estate agents don't have proper representation when it comes to good insurance advice. So I became a preferred vendor, and I worked closely with a lot of the agents in their own situation, and I've been referred to many of the agents at KW. What I have learned is that most agents were asking me about health and dental, and unfortunately, when they already are on some medication, those medications would not be covered, which causes a challenge because now they're forced to buy a product that's not going to cover them for what they think they need. So we decided to put together a plan, and we were successful in doing so, that allowed us to put a plan in place to allow all agents to buy into a plan with no medical underwriting. And this is a pretty unique offering in the marketplace that we can do this on a guaranteed issue basis. Being that you're a business owner, having benefits does have an advantage when it comes to some tax savings. When you pay for your current medication out of pocket, you're paying with after-tax dollars, meaning you need to pay income tax on the commissions you earn to net dollars into your bank account, and those net dollars are being used to pay for medical expenses. When you have benefits, the actual premiums for this coverage is a write-off as a business expense. So while you have a benefits plan, sometimes you'll find that the cost of coverage is going to be more than what you're actually claiming. And this has to be done because if you think about it, if you're the insurance company and someone's spending, let's say, $2,000 on the premiums, yet they're claiming $2,500 a year, the insurance company is going to be losing $500 from the get-go, and actually they're losing more because they have to factor in things like administration and commissions and overhead. So it's usually the other way around. If someone's spending $2,000 a year on premium, the insurance company only wants them to be claiming around $1,400 or $1,500 a year in the actual claims. And this is because there's that profit margin they need to have to cover expenses. When you're a business owner and you can write off these premiums, that loss ratio is offset by the tax savings. Now let's take a look at the tax savings that come along with the plan itself. In this situation, there are two different clients who make the same income and have the same annual medical expenses. For the person who has the insurance coverage, you need to factor in the cost of insurance and realize that cost of insurance is a tax write-off. If you look at the person without insurance coverage, you need to factor in the income tax payable because their medical expenses are being paid for with after-tax dollars. In this savings comparison, you realize that the person who has insurance coverage is saving over $1,300 a year. This is huge, and they also have coverage in force for those other unexpected medical costs available to them. Now let's take a look at the plan design. You do have some options in this coverage, and that means you can pick and choose a coverage you feel that makes sense for you. In this situation, for health and dental, there's two different plans, Health and Dental 1 and Health and Dental 2. The only real difference between these two plans is the limits. So for an example, for drug coverage, Health and Dental 2 gives you $5,000 of coverage per year per person versus $2,000. When you look at paramedical max, and paramedical are things like physiotherapy, chiropractor, massage, etc. Health and Dental 2 gives you $500 per practitioner. So you have $500 for physio, another $500 for massage, another $500 for chiropractor, where Health and Dental 1 gives you $350. When you look at dental benefits, same thing. The only difference is the amount of coverage you have. With Health and Dental 2, each insured will have $1,500 a year. With Health and Dental 1, each insured will have $1,200 a year. I should mention this plan does cover major dental. This is things like orthodontics. This is very unique and rare in the health and dental world. Most plans, even through employers, do not always cover major dental. The option you have as well is life and disability. Life insurance is relatively minimal, however, it's better than nothing. And remember, there's absolutely no underwriting at all to obtain this coverage. When it comes to disability insurance, you can have up to $1,500 a month tax-free at time of claim. And this is designed to pay out if you're no longer to do your job as a realtor. Now looking at critical illness, which is a bit different than disability insurance, every plan we have does come with a flat $15,000. Critical illness will pay out the full $15,000 tax-free in the event that you're diagnosed and survived with a major covered condition. These conditions are things such as heart attack, cancer, and stroke. There are 23 conditions in all that's covered. Now let's look at the pricing. As you can see, we have many different plan designs that are available to you. The cost for Plan F, which is the critical illness, and Health and Dental 2, which again is $5,000 in drugs, $1,500 in dental, and $500 per practitioner for paramedical. That cost for a single person will be $221.31. You will need to add tax, which is 8% on this. If you have a family, the cost is higher. However, each person will have the same limit. So if you have a $5,000 drug cap, that $5,000 will be per insured. Remember, the deadline for this is January the 17th, so I would urge you to have the applications in prior to. At this point, you can actually download the forms from our website listed on this presentation, or feel free to give me a call at my number below, and I can help walk you through the enrollment process. We do need actual original copies of the application. So what I would recommend you guys do if you decide to sign up is just send me a quick email at jeff@secureplan.ca. Let me know that you are signing up. You can send me over a digital copy of the enrollment form and the authorization agreement as long as with your check. And what we'll do then is I will find time to come and pick up the application or have you mail it, and I'll cover that cost. Benefits will start the first day of the following month after you see the original signed forms, meaning coverage is going to start February the 1st for anybody who is enrolling into this plan. There's a few terms and conditions on this plan and who is actually eligible to receive the coverage. Essentially, any realtor that is going to be working for more than 6 months, which is everybody, but you do need to be working at least 25 hours per week with KW. So if you're working less than 25 hours per week with Keller Williams, you're unfortunately not able to apply for this plan. Once you've chosen a package, you do have the option to switch to another package. However, you can only do this every 24 months. If you ever decide to terminate your coverage, you are able to do so at any given time. There is no penalties in terminating coverage. However, if you decide to rejoin the plan, you'll either need to go through insurability, or you have to have like a life change event, like your spouse now losing coverage again. The last part is that rates can change, and they will change over time. The rate change was just in January 1st this year, and the rates are now locked in for the next 2 years. So we are guaranteeing the attached rates for the next 2 years, and every couple of years you may see the rates fluctuate slightly up or down based on claims experience. I just want to say thank you again for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I'm really here just to help you guys understand your options and help you navigate the insurance process. If you ever have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a line or send me a quick email, and I'll be here to answer any of your questions you have. Thank you again and have a great day.